right, we're on a search mission tonight. I'm using my Simplex with the stock coil, the 11-inch circle, and there is a lost pocket knife here at the hunting camp that I'm allowed to hunt in during deer season. And what is very interesting about this particular location is it's very close to this old 1800s barn foundation. So wish me luck.
Metal detecting. It's full of adventure, full of planning, for some camaraderie.
Ready, Ryan?
Oh yeah.
It's full of elation, frustration, and even inspiration. People do it for all sorts of different reasons. Me, I just want to hold a little history in the hand.
Good morning, everybody. We're back again this morning, first thing, while it's still cool, and we were unsuccessful in our dogged pursuit of the pocket knife last night. In fact, the landowner came and we spent some time looking, but we weren't able to find it. We've got an odd situation right now with the weather like it is. You can see the sun behind me, that tiny little red dot, because of all the smoke in the atmosphere from fires that are actually coming down from Nova Scotia in Canada. So it actually smells like a campfire. But we're back this morning in this field, and we're going to see if we can find what we're looking for. We did not find the knife, but we did find something, as is often in the case with us metal detectors, that we were not looking for. Although we didn't find the knife. Here, ready? Get the stick. Go get it. That's Mac, my digging dog. The landowner said, "Hey, look around here in this area of grass right at the edge, right here between this stone row and this field." And I picked up a nice 92 signal. And would you believe, I didn't find the knife, but I did find this. A gold-filled pocket watch. Are you kidding me? A gold pocket watch? Isn't that often the way it goes? When we're out looking for gold, we find a bunch of, aluminum pull tabs and soda bottle tops and old stuff we're not looking for. But this time it wound up being as it turns out, it's a gold-filled watch. But it's in really great condition. And, for being in the ground for that long. According to the serial number, the lid had kind of, the rear plate had actually popped off a little bit because of frost, and also a lot of the iron gears had rusted, and just from inside it kind of popped that off. I was able to get the top off, and based on the serial number, it was, and the information that I got off the inside of the plate, it was made in Elgin, Illinois. The case was made by the Illinois Watch Case Company, and the workings on the inside were made by Ingersoll Rand, and it was built in 1895, and it is gold filled. It had a 7-jewel working on the inside, which means it wasn't the highest quality as far as keeping time. But in my book, finding something this gorgeous in the ground for, who knows, 100 years maybe? I have no idea when it was dropped. But how cool is it? By looking at the case, you can tell that the large hands came out of the center, and then there was a small circle for a second hand that went around there. So how cool is it to find something like that when you're not looking for it? so often we go looking for things of value and wind up finding things of lesser value. So this time it turned around. This is only my third, well, actually fourth pocket watch. This is about 1 year from when I started detecting last year, so that's kind of cool. I found a silver watch a couple of weeks ago, and now a gold watch. Before that, I had only found like a Timex one from possibly the 60s, and then I found the plate, the hand plate of one, which also I think was more modern. And then actually about a week ago I found the winder of one, but nothing else. And I have to go back to that spot and look around, see if I can find what might be the rest of it, but I don't know. But how cool is that, within a couple of weeks, to find silver and gold? You never know. But we're going to go back into this field. I'm telling you, this field is as dry as a box of pancake mix. But we're going to see what we can find, and I'm hoping that we can really find that knife. It's of great sentimental value to the landowner, and it's my privilege to look for it. Hopefully we can come up with it, and see what else we can find. Come on along. Let's see if we can find it. Save the day. When I say this field is dry, I mean dry. Look at that. It's as dry as the desert here. It's like June 5th in north central Pennsylvania. It's amazing. But the knife is open, and it is on the surface, or within an inch or two of the surface. So we'll see what we can come up with. Look at this. That, I've been getting tons of bullet signals because we're close to, we're really beyond a shooting range, but that right there is a very old silverware handle. I don't see anything. I see no fancy stuff on it, but that is old, and it's from right back that way. Must have been carried out here in this field. I don't know. If there were boys, it could have happened. But that's a little bit of history right in the hand. Fantastic. All right, on to the next. Surface find. An 1800s noodle. Number 4. Very valuable. Easy distance. I bet that's a lie. All right, on to the next. And there we have it, folks. The Sentimental Part 2 of 4 knife set by Buck Knives. And it has the old hammer and hammer on the knife, which they no longer do. So that was part of a commemorative set. And I love being able to help a friend find something that's of value, especially not just the value of the knife itself, but the fact that it was his dad's and who has since passed away. So he will be thrilled to get this. And I got a gold pocket watch out of the deal. So that's part of why we do this thing, isn't it? I love it. That has some age to it. That is an oxen shoe. And oxen were used long before draft horses were. So this has some age to it. And it was right up here, kind of close to the surface on this stone row, So these big maple trees have pulled the moisture out of the dirt for so many years that this actually is in pretty darn good shape. And you can see where that pulled out. That's cool. Another little piece of history in the hand. That building with the red roof is a sap house where they boil maple syrup in the spring, and then that hunting cabin was built in the 70s. But right behind it in the lawn there is where the homestead was in the mid 1800s, and then this was the barn. You can still see the barn bridge was up there, and then the large doorway here, and the stonework from where the barn stood. There were also some sheds and things around here. So this property was being worked in the mid 1800s. I'm going to spend some more time here, having gotten permission, which is awesome. I'm hoping that there will be some, mid 1800s, that's like ceded Liberty time frame, so who knows. It would be great. But this field was being planted in sunflowers as a way to keep wildlife in the area. Found the ox shoe, golf ball, found a spoon handle, and a cool little button. This unidentified, some kind of plate. I have no idea what that was from. They found a whole bunch of fired, I think those are 45-90 bullets, and all sorts of shrapnel, and of course the item that we came to find. The lost buck knife has now been returned. So that is fabulous. Steve Okino signing off with a reminder that if you're not looking for it, you're not going to find it. See you next time on History in the Hand.